From the fast action of the trading pit to the power brokers making the headlines, you'll hear it all on the Traders Network Show with your host, Michael Yorba.
All right.
Michael interviews the front page titans about the latest in trading tools and market trends in stocks, commodities, bonds, forex, and derivatives. The Traders Network helps you stay ahead of the curve and delivers tomorrow's trade today.
Yeah.
Now, here's your host, Michael Yorba.
Welcome back to the Traders Network. I'm Michael Yorba, your host. Thanks for joining us. Broadcasting to you live from the Dallas KFXR 1190 AM iHeart Media Studios and worldwide through yorbamedia.com. All right, I have on the guest calling in from Israel, Shlomi Pala, CEO Blue Sphere Energy. These people are helping the world by what they do. Shlomi, am I pronouncing your name correctly?
Almost. Shlomi.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Thanks for being on the show. I really appreciate you getting up and talking to us here on our show. Tell us a little bit about your background so we can introduce you to the audience, and then let's get into what Blue Sphere Energy does.
Yeah, sure. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm in the clean energy since 2007. And I discovered the waste-to-energy industry at around 2012, actually. And since then, me and my team at Blue Sphere, we're working, to build, own, operate facilities that from one end we're receiving waste, and on the other end we have two products. One is electricity, and the second one is a compost, very high-level compost.
Okay, so you take waste, turn it into electricity, and then that's your product, right?
Yes, this is our product. Actually, we're taking care of two major issues here. Okay, the first one is we create electricity, energy. In some places in the world, they have short in electricity, but the biggest problem that we are dealing with is taking care of waste. Waste is a big issue all over the world, in the United States and all over the world. Countries, governments, have facing some problems what to do with all the waste that we as a human being producing every day. Landfills are getting shut down because of ecological and environmental issues, and we need to eliminate it. 365 days a year, 24/7, we keep producing waste. We know how to take the organic part of the waste and make from this that create mental problem. We know how to create electricity from this waste.
Okay, how do you do it? What is going on that you're taking the organic waste and across the globe? Because I think you're in 3 different continents, right?
Yes. So actually, we're using technology that's called anaerobic digesting. We're actually imitating process that in nature or in a typical landfill take 5 to 7 years. When you throw in your home, a piece of steak or banana peel or any organic waste, a truck coming, taking this waste to the landfill, it takes about 5 to 7 years to this piece of steak or banana peel to decompose. Okay, how it decomposes? There's bacteria out there that just eating this organic waste. What we're doing in the anaerobic digesting technology, we're taking the waste, putting in the huge digester, heating them up, and putting a lot of bacteria per square centimeters, more than in nature. The bacteria feel very comfortable, very warm, and they're eating fast. So in nature, it takes 5 to 7 years. With our technology, it takes about 30 to 40 days to decompose. Then they create those bacteria eating their waste and creating methane gas. Okay, we take this methane gas, which is a nasty gas, however, has one good quality, is rich in calorie. We're taking this gas, we're cleaning the gas. At that point, we can use the gas for heating or cooking, or we can take it another step and we can burn it and create energy, electricity. We take the electricity and connect to the grid, and here you have clean energy that's coming out of organic waste.
I can see huge market in developing company or developed and mature countries that have got a lot of product for you to use that actually is just costing them money, and now you're turning it into a revenue stream.
Exactly. We're taking the problem and create a revenue stream, a good one, but also we're helping, to the world, we're helping to the people in the vicinity of the facility, because if until today you throw the waste to the landfill, which create a bad odor and other issues with the water and things like this, we're taking it and making a very good thing, a positive product that they can use, for their needs,
now,
day-to-day needs.
You are so far ahead of the curve for most people that anytime you bring a new idea out, there's a lot of resistance just because it's new. So Blue Sphere, that you've come a long way to this point. Can you share some of the obstacles that you've had to overcome in getting to where you are with your company now?
Yeah, sure, with a pleasure. It took us 3 years to develop our two facilities. One is in Charlotte, North Carolina, and one in Johnston, Rhode Island. This is a very complicated project. If you compare it to solar, solar, you're building it, it's connecting to the grid. You need to wait for the sun, and you're done. With our facilities, we have a few issues that we need to take care of. We need to take care of the feedstock. We need 24/7 supplying of a feedstock, which is the waste, the organic waste. We need to sign a contract with a strong utility, so they will oblige to buy from us the electricity for, let's say, minimum 15, 20 years. We need to find the right property, the right site, which will be far away from neighborhood, will be close by to a highway, etc., etc. We need to face all permitting issues. So all this together and more, it takes a lot of time, energy, money. We're spending the millions of dollars to develop those facilities until the day we can have financial closing and the bulldozer getting on ground. So it took us about 3 years to develop two facilities like this. As I said, one in Charlotte, which will produce 5.2 megawatts. And this facility is broke ground already in December last year. We are now building the digester, and hopefully in August we'll get all the equipment. And in the end of this year, of 2015, we will connect to the grid. The second facility is in Johnston, Rhode Island. It's 3.2 megawatts. And this one also will be connected to the grid in the end of this year.
All right. You've got an uphill climb to educate the world on the exceptional value that exists in this energy sector. Tell us about that.
Can you repeat the question, please? I didn't hear you well.
Sure. Educating people of the exceptional value in your specific energy sector. There's a process there because they have to learn about this before they can understand it, and then find value in not only your stock, but just the process in this industry sector that you're in.
Sure. Yeah, this is a great question because everything is a matter of education. Okay, in some countries, or in the United States, in some states, people already separating their municipal waste, the waste that you have at home, they separating, we call it separate at source. Okay, they put the plastic in a different garbage, they're putting the glass, a different color of glass, but they're not dealing with the organic. Okay, now the organic, as I explained before, it's a great source of energy. Why not to separate the organic also, to put it also in a separate plastic bag or something like this? Of course, people will not do it by themselves if someone will not motivate them to do it. And here, it's the state level or the city level, you need to educate the people like they did with the separating the plastic or the paper or the glass. They need to do the same thing in order to make them understand that it's good for them, it's good for us to separate the organic part. Now, if people will separate at source, at home, it will be much, much easier, because then we can take it directly as it is, take it to our facility, which, if you think about it, our facility is the ultimate landfill. Okay, in a regular landfill, you're dumping the waste, and then after a few years, you have a mountain of waste which create many kind of problems. With our facility, I'm calling it the ultimate landfill because we consume the organic waste, and in the other end, nothing coming out. It's either electricity or compost. So we can start the whole process again, nothing left. Okay, with our process, you will not see birds, you will not have a bad odor or things, nasty things in this nature. So I think it's a win-win for everyone. Of course, as a company, we're making profit. I will not say that we are not, and we're happy for our shareholder to make profit and increase our revenue, etc., etc. But this is definitely an industry that's helping us as a human being living a much longer life and clean life and good life on Earth.
Shlomi,
so this is a win-win situation.
I can tell that it is. We need to take a commercial break, and I want to talk to you about the future of your energy sector on the other side of this break, all right?
Sure. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. We'll be right back with Shlomi Palas, CEO, Blue Sphere Energy, and the symbol is BLSP. We'll be right back.